I think I see this song as like a play that I played all of the parts in, you know? It's like, when I looked back over it, I recognized myself in every part. Didn't necessarily try to go out and write a song like that, you know, but like, that's what it ended up being. We tracked the drums, vocal, and guitar all at the same time, tried to make it as live as possible, tried to like really capture this idea of like it's getting to be closing time at the bar and like the band's still just doing their thing and they're pretty ratty at this point, you know, everyone's tired, voices are blown out, you know, that whole thing. This idea that like everywhere you go, you always have somebody that's a producer or their cousin. It's like, you know, oh man, my cousin like is a manager or a tour manager for this band. And, like, I'll give him your CD, like always trying to weasel free stuff out of you, you know, like giving you false promises and all this kind of stuff. And like the venue owner that promises that you'll get paid all this money or that you'll have a packed house or, you know, that their venue is like really good or that they have, you know, enough adequate power to like keep all of your stuff running, and then you take all your gear there and like everything's sagging, you know, because there's not enough power. Like just all these empty promises and like people like meeting you and like just kind of blowing smoke up your ass, I guess. And maybe they mean well, but you know, you find out really soon that like this whole business is just full of broken promises.
What you know, play your rock and roll, play your rock and roll. Where can I go to play some rock and roll? Yeah, where can I go to play some rock and roll? Where can I go to play my rock and roll? Yeah, where can I go to play some rock and roll?
I guess, I mean, it really means a lot. It has more meaning than when I sat down and wrote it now. You know, when I wrote it, it was just like, oh, this is kind of a fun song. But now it's like, I really see myself in it. And maybe one of the most honest descriptions or depictions of me, you know?